Also interesting stuff when you consider that, heck, we're in February and we are talking about the start of football. Joe Brennan is here, coach of the Iowa Barnstormers, and sounds like we have our football league getting ready to get up and running.
We do. You know, we started training camp yesterday. Our players got into town this weekend and Monday, and we were right here in Des Moines at the Game Ready training facility out here in Johnston yesterday at 7 o'clock. So as soon as the snow started flying, we were inside, and I thought maybe the guys were going to have to stay there all day. I told them to bring pillows and blankets. I was chomping at the bit to get on the field, and I was going to keep them there as long as we had to, but we got them out of there about noon.
Just thinking ahead. Of course, game happening Sunday, big game Sunday.
Yep.
This get everybody in the mood to get geared up for your season?
You know, I think so. Everybody, once that Super Bowl's over, there's no football, and so we kind of fill in nicely at a good time slot, and we start with a preseason game on the 12th over in Cedar Rapids, head to Colorado on the 20th for our season opener, and a Friday night game to kick off our home schedule on the 26th against Green Bay here in Des Moines.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
We want to make sure people hear that date, because that's not normal for the first home game to be so early in the season.
Yeah, February 26th. And so with everything going on, you know, it seems like typically we play at home finally in April. And this year, I think, like I say, we were fortunate enough, luckily, to get a home game early in February. And then, like I say, we'll be on the road a little bit, a couple byes, and back home again in April. But yeah, February 26th, we'll be right here in Des Moines. So
I think people are pretty familiar with the Iowa Barnstormers, but can you kind of break it down of what people can experience if they head out to Wells Fargo Arena?
Yeah, you know, we play indoor football. It's a high-flying, action-packed football game where you see a lot of scoring. You know, it's kind of football fast forwarded a little bit. It's a fast-paced game where players are in and up in your lap. You're catching a football, you can keep it. We've got quite a few local players this year. You know, a couple of Iowa State guys, Ernst Brunn, Aaron Wimberly, Taryn Benton is back with us, and then we've got, you know, Breon Carnes that played quarterback up at UNI, LeBron Daniel from the University of Iowa, and then our Grandview guys. You know, Brady Rowland that had a fantastic year for us last year, Lucas Hefty who played at Upper Iowa, and a name, you know, quite a few other guys from Upper Iowa, Grandview, and local colleges.
And if you haven't been to a Barnstormer game, first of all, what's wrong with you? You need to be there, because this is like a rock show and a football game rolled into one, isn't it?
It really is. You know, you've got excitement from the second you walk in the door with entertainment from, you know, just walking the concourse to once you get in the game. We've got halftime shows. We have, you know, dancers. We have a in-stand announcer. We have, you know, high-scoring football, and then contest games and action all the way through. So it's just a blast from start to finish, and I've seen people enjoy it from this old to this old. And so it's just it's family-friendly and just a great night for people to come out and support the Barnstormers.
Now, when things really get wound up, like they do almost every game, how tempting is it for you to look over at the helmet and say, oh, if I could just throw this helmet on just for a little bit?
The one thing I learned when I started coaching, there's a lot better quarterbacks out there than me. So it's not very tempting anymore for me. You know, right away when I was a little younger, I was tempted from time to time, but now my body feels much better on Sunday than it did when I was playing, and we've got some guys that can play, so I don't really need to worry about that too much. It'll be a bad deal if I had to put a helmet on.
So when you start yesterday, are these guys that have been laying on the couch eating chips all winter, and then you really got to beat them into shape, or you know, how were things yesterday?
Things were good. You know, for our first day, today's my exciting day because it's easy to be fired up. Not very many of them have been just laying around. They're pretty well prepared, and they know that we have such a short camp that we had to put our offense, defense, special team schemes in. We don't have a ton of time to condition. We'll get it in, but you've got to show up in shape, and the pressure's on them because they know we bring 40 guys into training camp. Within 8-9 days, we had to cut down to about 25 guys, and so if you show up out of shape, you're pretty much cutting yourself. And so yesterday was a good day. Guys were flying around, a little chaotic. Our first day on the field as a unit, but today, you know, after 2 practices and getting back up early this morning, I mean, they're probably showing up at the facility right now, getting ready to go. And so today is my exciting day to see. All right, who is showing up excited? The second day is you're a little tired and you're a little sore and still ready to go. That can focus in and have a great practice.
How different is conditioning for arena football from college football? What challenges are different in arena football?
You know, it's pretty similar. Some of the biggest things for us is it's such a small space, and so we do a lot of our stuff. I mean, the way we practice and the tempo that we carry, we don't have to condition a lot. We don't you know, spend a lot of time running laps or suicides or things like that. We spend most of our time with just moving from drill to drill. You know, we do everything on the fly, and our game moves so fast. If you've been to a game, just not only how fast the game is itself, but just the gameplay and how it moves from play to play and section to section. So we practice that way with very short bursts and break down into a lot of periods, and we just keep them moving for, well, like today, 4 hours. So they'll be in shape. There's no doubt about it. So.
Cool.
Wonderful. So if people want to take advantage of seeing a game, like we said, only only weeks away over at Wells Fargo Arena. We highly recommend that you check out the IowaBarnstormers.com. We'll be a part of it once again this year, doing on-field promotions and out and about in the stands, getting to meet the fans and the people. Always have a blast doing that. So we hope you can come out and support a great local team.
All right, so who's going to win Sunday? Since you're here, you're the expert.
I'm rooting for Peyton. I'm not sure if I answered your question,
No,
but that's
you
who
didn't.
I'm hoping is going to win.
You didn't. How about this? What does your heart tell you, and what does your head tell you?
My head tells me Carolina. I just like the way they play, but you can't argue with Denver's defense. I'm going to take I'm going to stand right on the fence here. I want Peyton to win this. I think it'll be great for his career, but the way Cam Newton's playing and those Panthers, they look tough to beat right now.
I think that's a pretty common feeling among lots of people.
Yeah. A high-scoring game or low-scoring game?
I'm going to say the winner probably is under 28 points. So we'll see.
All right, we'll find out. Wonderful. Well, good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.